Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Gonzalez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Ronald.
Play ball. 3. He's out.
So digging in now, Charles Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Charles Suzuki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as.
He's safe. 3. 3. That's ball 4. 3.
Ready for another chance, Charles Suzuki. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. Digging in now for the Mariners, Taylor Motter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like?
And hang on, he's out. A can't-miss sight. Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to MLB Network. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Counts 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Hit well towards the hole, and Ichiro's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. He threw a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Mutter into shallow left. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And a relay home.
Now batting.
So striding in, Brandon Drury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, strike one.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. So stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line toward right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitcher's meeting today. Good plan at the plate. A lot of...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So striding.
Leading off for the Mariners. The shortstop.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses ball one. Bird, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he
One out, nobody on. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Gonzalez will put.
Leading off the Mariners' 4th inning, second baseman, Robinson.
Riding in once again, Charles Suzuki. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Charles Suzuki.
From the stretch. Line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you...
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Popped him up. Seager waits on it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Ronald Torreyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Outside.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-1. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. At the plate, Brendan Drury earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury. Drury stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2000. And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the. Here's
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, Gordon. The attention please. Now pitching for New York, number 43, Adam Warren. Now pitching for the Mariners.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Giancarlo Stanton now. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. The 2-0 is in there for strike one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-2, full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And Gardner will beat it out. Safe at first base. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Stepping in, Charles Suzuki. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Charles Suzuki.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Lined into right, a base hit.
So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box, Taylor Motter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. From the belt, the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Suzuki leads off second.
Look, play ball.
Now at the plate, Greg Bird. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a...
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
In for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon sprinting after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Ichiro now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed. calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail 5-2. Here's the third baseman.
Leading off for the Mariners. Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat.
Leading off for the Yankees. Second baseman,
David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
now pitching
First
for
pitch
the
coming. Here it is.
Number 35.
Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Phelps, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 14th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Drury. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Digging in and looking for more, Charles Suzuki. He singled his last time up.
Charles Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. The 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Greg Bird is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Suzuki going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep.
Now batting.
Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching
Here's Didi Gregorius as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The M's posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Marco Gonzalez is the winning pitcher.